Now on to another developing story tonight. The video is out, a recording that Houston city leaders and a federal judge have managed to keep under wraps for months.
This tape shows a disturbing arrest at the hands of Houston police officers. Sally McDonald live in the newsroom this evening with the impression it is making on a community that has finally had a chance to see it. Sally.
Right, Tom and Melinda, you've got a lot of people at odds, as well as constitutional rights, free speech versus a fair trial. Well, activist Quanelec says he legally got the security footage and blames the city for trying to cover up what's on it.
Here you go.
The end of a police chase. Burglary suspect Chad Hawley is clipped by a squad car.
Now his hands behind his head. You see him? He's totally surrendered.
What happens next is disturbing. Several officers appear to attack the teen, stomping on his head and punching him, even after being handcuffed.
I've gotten calls from people who are not civically minded, they're not activists, who are literally in tears.
Community activists gathered today upset 4 of the officers are charged with misdemeanor official oppression, not felony assault. 7 have been fired, but 2 are taking steps to get their jobs back.
What's on that tape, the world will get a chance to see now how they truly behave in public when they're dealing with young black and brown men.
We don't believe that they belong as Houston police officers. We don't want them back.
A fired-up Mayor Parker says the city has done everything right with its handling of the investigation.
We contacted the Justice Department so that they could monitor it all the way through. We want to make sure that we dot the I's, cross the T's, so that these officers could be prosecuted and justice served.
She denies ever trying to keep the video from the public and backed off her statement from a day earlier that whoever released the tape should be federally prosecuted.
That we believe that the first time that tape should be shown publicly was at the trial, because we didn't believe that the jury pool down here should be tainted, because we were afraid that there would be an effort to move the trial away from Harris County.
The attorney for one of the officers is worried about a fair trial, even though he believes the video helps his client.
My concern is Andrew Blumberg's going to be painted with the same brush as the other officers, and whatever they did after the kid was handcuffed.
The NAACP believes the public has a right to see the video now, but worries there could be consequences.
It's ludicrous to expect people to trust police officers when you have police officers acting like this. We hear these stories all the time in our community, all the time. We just happen to have one that was caught on tape.
And the indicted officers have all pled not guilty and are awaiting trial. The district attorney's office says the video was released without their knowledge or consent. Despite that, they'll ensure prosecutors and defense have a fair trial.